The courtroom is packed, the heat is stifling. Atticus Finch stands at the defense table. Tom Robinson, a black man in his mid-20s, sits beside him, nervous but composed. Across from them, Mayella Ewell, a frail young woman, sits uncomfortably. Judge Taylor presides. The jury, all white men, watch attentively. Bob Ewell glares from the gallery.
Mr. Finch, you may begin your defense.
Atticus rises, buttoning his vest. He walks to the jury, his voice calm but firm. Gentlemen of the jury, this case is as simple as black and white. The state has not produced medical evidence to prove that Mayella Ewell was assaulted. The only witnesses to the alleged crime are Mayella and her father. Atticus turns toward Mayella, who avoids his gaze. Miss Ewell, we understand your situation. You live a harsh life, isolated, lonely. That day you broke a rigid code of our society. You kissed a black man. Gasps from the courtroom. Bob Ewell shifts angrily in his seat. What was her crime? Feeling something forbidden and then fearing the consequences. She had to cover it up. And so she called upon the one scapegoat she knew the town would believe guilty, Tom Robinson. He turns to Tom, who looks at the jury, his crippled left arm resting on his lap. Tom could not have beaten Mayella on the right side of her face. His left arm has been useless since childhood. Yet, the prosecution asks you to believe he overpowered her. Atticus walks slowly back to his table, then stops and turns toward the jury, voice full of conviction. But there is one way in this country in which all men are created equal. In a court of law, I am confident that you will review the evidence and deliver justice. Do not let the color of a man's skin blind you from the truth. Atticus sits down. The room is silent. The jury exits to deliberate. Later, the jury returns. The courtroom is tense. Judge Taylor looks at the foreman.
Has the jury reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
What is your verdict?
We find the defendant guilty. The crowd murmurs. Tom bows his head. Atticus slowly packs his briefcase. In the gallery, Scout and Jem watch stunned. As Atticus walks out, the black community in the balcony stands in silent respect.